You don't need that for us.
Yo, do you hear Gunna? He like, yes. Bro, oh, it's not looking good for Gunna. What it do? It's Osmo Spam back at it again with some more reactions, you feel me? I don't think this is day 9, I believe. Like, I missed the day. I know I missed the day. And honestly, I'm mad about it. Like, you know, it just is what it is. You know, in life, sometimes you need to take a break from things. You know, you be trying to go so hard, but sometimes it's good to take a break. So I took a break. But hey, I'm back on it. I got another video for you guys. Today I got criminal lawyer reacts to Gunna's plea deal. We're gonna find out if Gunna snitched or not. Gunna, I think he's out of jail by now, but everybody's been saying that he snitched. Some people say he didn't snitch. I'm gonna give you my opinion on it, alright? You feel me? Let's hop right into it. Let's do it. Boom.
Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. And what he do? And it's gonna react to all the self-snitching.
What?
Hi, this is Bruce Rivers. Welcome to another fun-filled episode of Criminal Lawyer Reacts. I'm Bruce Rivers, board-certified criminal defense lawyer, and that means that I am board-certified. Tried, tested, true.
Yo, he's certified to tell who's snitching and who's not. Did you hear his intro song, bro? His intro song is hilarious.
Criminal defense lawyer, and I'm a trial lawyer. It's what I do. But before we get into what we're gonna, we have breaking news here, and I guess it's kind of breaking news since yesterday on the YSL RICO case. But before we get to that, this episode, like all of our episodes, is brought to you by eForms.com. That's eForms.com.
Yeah, everybody got a sponsor. I need my own sponsor, huh? Like, you want to sponsor me? Let me know in the comment section.
And she's living in your basement.
Leave a padlock emoji
because she's just such
in the comment section. And I'll know.
And she doesn't have a lease. Well, you look at an eviction form from eForms.com. You don't hire me. You do what you got to do. It doesn't matter what state you're in. You go to eForms.com. And they have you covered, whether it's a power of attorney.
Okay,
we are reacting to Sergio Kitchens. Sergio Kitchens, as you know, was a high-ranking YSL member. And he pled guilty yesterday in open court. And then he was released from jail. So let's talk about what a plea is first. A plea is when you all of a sudden say, hey, look, I'm guilty. There's two parts to a plea. There's a waiver of your rights because you have a right to a trial. And there's a whole bunch of rights. You have a right to testify, cross-examine witnesses, blah, blah, blah. So you have to waive all those rights first. Then there's what's called a factual basis, and that's what we're going to show you here. Factual basis, that's where you have to admit that you committed a crime. You cannot enter a plea and not admit that you did something wrong. So let's see what the judge has to say, and the prosecutor in this case.
Please state after each statement whether or not you agree or acknowledge that statements are true, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is the factual basis. So basically you got to admit to what you're doing, or what you did. That makes you guilty.
I became affiliated with YSL around 2016. Is that true as it pertains to you, Mr. Kitchens?
Yes, ma'am.
Damn.
So he all of a sudden...
I mean, he said he's affiliated, but that's not really snitching, for sure. That's not snitching. He's just saying that, yes, I became a part of the gang in 2014, I believe he said.
Acknowledges YSL as a gang.
YSL is a music label and a gang, and you have personal knowledge that members or associates of YSL have committed crimes in furtherance of the gang.
Yes, ma'am.
So
damn, okay, hold on. Like, that right there is low-key snitching. He low-key just snitched, bro. He said that niggas in the gang did criminal activity. That's snitching.
YSL is a music label, but it's also a gang, and that he and others committed crimes in furtherance of YSL.
You were present when law enforcement officers stopped the vehicle in which you were present along with Jeffrey Williams, wherein hydrocodone, methamphetamines, and a firearm were recovered. These items did not belong to you.
Yes, ma'am.
So, you were with young...
Yo, wait, why is he in the car with people with meth? Like, YSL on meth, bro? What's going on? Meth? All bad.
Thug, when you had some drugs and guns in the car. Oh, and by the way, none of that shit was yours, right? Okay. Oh, who says it? Oh, I guess it must have been the other guy. Fucking A.
I recognize, accept, and deeply regret that my talent and music indirectly furthered YSL the gang to the detriment of my community. YSL as a gang must end. Is that your statement or acknowledgement?
Yes.
YSL's the gang must end. I deeply regret. First of all, that you don't need that for us.
Yo, do you hear Gunna? He like, yes. Bro, it's not looking good for Gunna. I mean, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, I think it's about time that all this BS comes to an end. All this rap culture, gang violence culture, it needs to stop. It's not art. It's not. I'm a black person. It's not our culture. You know what I'm saying? It's a culture. It's been made up by Hollywood and people who do not live in the streets, who do not gangbang. It's made up by, you know, people who stand to benefit and make money off young black lives, man. It's sad.
She wanted that for some reason. That's the prosecutor that's standing up talking right now. There's been a lot of talk in the Twitter sphere and the atmosphere and the cybersphere about whether or not Gunna is snitching. Well, they got a trial coming up, and now he just admitted in open court all these different things. Now, Gunna's lawyer, if you look on here, it says Gunna did not snitch to get out of jail. He has said nothing and is not cooperating. He just admitted in open court. His plea statement cannot be used in court against any other defendant. Not true. So please stop spreading lies. Let's just break this down.
Nah, he the one lying, bro. Bro, it's not even like black or white. Gunna clearly snitched, you know? Clearly.
I tell you that I don't know if he's snitching or not. His lawyer says he's not cooperating, but that's what he's going to say. You wouldn't have any document to show that he's cooperating. But can his statement be used against somebody else in their trial? Well, let's analyze that. Unless there's a specific agreement to not have that be used in another person's trial, it can be. Why can't it be? Because it's an admission against penal interest. That is not hearsay. Otherwise, it would be a hearsay statement. But when you make a statement under oath and you inculpate yourself, that means you point the finger at yourself that you did something wrong. That's a statement against interest. That is not hearsay, and that absolutely can be used in a trial against Young Thug. Now, these are extremely serious charges. Kitchens was released from jail on Wednesday, that's yesterday, and his lawyer said he's been held without bail in advance of trial, which is supposed to start in January. This guilty plea was an important development in one of the two sprawling Atlanta criminal cases targeting what prosecutors say are a pair of feuding gangs that have committed dozens of shootings and other violent crimes since 2015. Further says that Kitchens entered an Alford plea, which allows defendants to maintain their innocence while pleading guilty. So here's the plea agreement. I agreed to perform 500 hours of community service, a substantial portion of which will require that I speak to young men and women about the hazards and the immorality of gangs and gang violence and the decay that it causes on our community. I agree that the community service locations shall be determined by the office, blah, blah, blah. I will possess no guns during the term of this sentence or at any time. And he got 5 years commuted down to 1 for time served. So he's out and doesn't have to do any more time. Then you have the...
Bro, Gunna is... His career is through. I'm glad for him. I'm not going to say I'm not glad for him. I don't want to see no black man in jail. You know what I'm saying? But hey... He snitched. You know what I'm saying? And people act like you can't snitch on yourself. Like, you can snitch on yourself. Like, come on, bro. Like, his career is done. But, like I said, man, the rap game is not even made by us black folks, man. It's made by... I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but, like, by other people who benefit by degrading black folks in multiple ways, you know? It's sad.
Acknowledgements that we just saw, and if he violates the plea agreement, the district attorney can and will use the statement during any judicial proceedings. Any violation of this plea agreement shall result in full revocation of his suspended sentence. So he's got, I think, 5 years hanging over his head. So people are talking about whether he's a snitch or not. Whether he's a snitch or not, we won't know until Thug's trial. Actually, we might know just a little bit before that, because my guess is that if he did snitch, the state would have to disclose that and disclose the witness's statement shortly before trial. But it isn't going to be much before trial, because he would have a target on his back, no question in my mind, if he decides to snitch. But here's the other thing. Whether Gunna's a snitch or not, fuck that. Who cares? Because there's 20 other people, or 27 other people, who are charged in this indictment, right? And so I guarantee you they've got snitches that are going to be coming out of the woodwork. Whether Gunna is snitching or not is sort of immaterial, because I guarantee you they have more than one snitch. Your case will not just be based upon Gunna's word and Gunna's word alone. They're going to have corroboration through cell phone, through text messages, through evidence seized in searches, and snitch testimony. Now, his trial is supposed to start on January 5th. So the timing of the new charges and the timing of the plea for Gunna is kind of, you can kind of read into it where they're going with this. So if you remember, NBA YoungBoy came up with a plan to get out of jail and an elaborate security plan and curfew and all that kind of stuff. In June, Young Thug did the same thing, but the judge denied his bond and an elaborate house arrest plan. Several factors were taken into consideration, including a threat introduced to the court attributed to Williams from 2015 that states, anybody goes into courtroom and tells the God's honest truth, they'll be fucking killed. That's probably a pretty good reason.
Bruh. Young Thug, bro. See, that's why you gotta watch what the fuck he be saying, bro. Like, that shit will come back and bite you in the ass, bro. Why the hell? Dang, it's not looking good for Young Thugger. It's not looking good, man.
Don't you think? When you have a situation, this is high profile as it gets in this kind of gang world, and it is, if you look at getting out with a slap on the wrist, essentially, I don't know how he's not snitching. Now, I don't want to start spreading rumors and have all my fans say,
bro, even the lawyer is like, I don't know how he not snitching, bro. He getting out with a slap on the wrist. His words, bro. How is he not snitching, bro? Come on, man.
As a snitch, because I don't know that he's a snitch. Sort of smells like snitch, though. But we'll find out within the next few weeks whether he's snitching or not. His lawyer was right in one aspect. He generally can't admit a statement of a co-defendant against another without the co-defendant being present. And we'll have to see whether the Fulton County goes with the exception that I talked about. If they don't, if it's just Thug and Gunna in the car, who's going to testify about what? And now there's an admission on the record that it wasn't Gunna's. So the implication is that it's Young Thug's. So we'll have to see what's going to happen here. We'll follow this in depth.
Bro.
And but it's,
you can't tell me he ain't dry snitching, bro. Like, what? Come on, bro. Ain't nobody dumb here. Ain't nobody stupid. I'm not stupid. You not stupid, bro. Your boy Gunna snitched. And I saw, like, you know, and like I was saying, I really don't see anything technically wrong. You know what I'm saying? Let this man go back to his family. Let this man go back to his life, bro. That's not perpetuating violence and stupidity. You know what I'm saying? Like, as black folks, we gotta get our culture back. We gotta take our culture and just wring it from the hands of these elites who fucking just degrade our whole population, man. Honestly, it's just sad, bro. It really is, man, for real. But hey, if you like the content, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, man. About to keep it going, keeping it pushing, man. 2023 is a new me, man. I can't wait for the year to start, man. About to go ham on this channel. You know, I missed one day, but I'm gonna keep going with the daily uploads as long as I can. You feel me? So go ahead and subscribe to the channel now, man. You locked in with me, all right? Catch you guys on the next one.